Aloha! My name is Stetson Slade Jones, and this is going to be my manifesto video. You can also call me by one of my other nicknames, which is Send It Slade, and that is going to be the name of this YouTube channel I've decided. And the purpose of it is the whole meaning of send it literally is the same idea as do it, which is whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in your life, quit overthinking it, just send it, just do it. So I have overthought and been hypocritical in starting this YouTube channel for far too long. I got into a state of paralysis because I was worried about it being perfect. So I'm going to steal a page from the book of Gary Vaynerchuk, also known as Gary V. Gary V, I love you, man. Honestly, the stuff that you've had has had some of the most impact in my life. I've never considered to ever have a mentor. Haven't ever really had someone put me under their wing, but in a way, I really look up to you, man, and I appreciate the content you put out. So Gary V is one of the most authentic people you'd ever meet. You can feel it. You can see it. People have a bullshit detector, and with him, you're going to notice he's just one of the most real guys that you could ever meet. I want to model that and hopefully make, I found this shirt in my closet, and I was like, this is definitely the shirt I'm going to wear for this video. But all the content I'm going to produce is going to be nothing but authentic. It's going to be just 100% vulnerable, which is making me really uncomfortable, to be honest. I'm going to let you into my life, and I'm going to become your guinea pig. I'm going to follow the challenges that you guys are going to set out, the things that you'd like to see me do. And I'm going to share a journey and document it. So I have not accomplished any great feat of success that's noteworthy in the books of history, but I'm going to document the journey. Gary V kind of pushes to document the struggle. Too many times we get the Finstagram. On Instagram, you just see nothing but fakeness. Fake smiles, fake people, and not all of them. There's some real content on there, but too much of the majority of the time we find people just put stuff that only highlights the magazine cover parts of their life. They don't get to see the struggle, the grind. You don't ever post up when you can't make rent. You don't post up when you have heartbreaking breakups. You don't post when, you've gained 20 pounds and you feel so subconscious that you don't even want to go outside. All that stuff is stuff that I hope we can open up and be real about. And I'm going to be real right now and open up to you about my current circumstances. So right now, I am a 24-year-old snot-nosed brat who has really no business telling you guys how to live your life. As far as finances go, right now I am probably in some of the worst circumstances I have ever been in my life. I am $82,000 in debt, about to be $91,000 with the student loans and some other stuff that hasn't been reported. I checked my Credit Karma earlier just to make sure that all that was right. Might put that out there for you guys, I might not. But I am over $82,000 in debt. And I'm going to show you the journey going from, the biggest pit that I feel like a lot of Americans struggle with is getting into this debt, whether it be from a house, student loans, mortgage, credit card, or, medical bills. And I hope to be able to document the journey to being financially free. So we're going to start there at the low and hopefully get to the high. As far as health goes, I used to be a little tubble-lard. I suffered from bad genetics that just kept me thick and fat almost my entire life until I got into sports and I really started being serious about my personal fitness. It was kind of just a really life-changing event for me to go from the fatty to the fit kid. And, from wrestling and football and gymnastics, just the confidence that gave me in my life, and I hope to share a lot of that transformation and the information that I've had. I've just finished up my personal training certification, and I'm actually taking a job starting tomorrow as a gym manager, which is daunting to me because the man who was in that position right before me was over 50 years old, and I just feel like dude double my age has way more experience than I have to offer, but it's going to be a fun challenge, and I'm excited for it. The next thing is happiness. So as far as happiness goes, these are going to be hobbies, like skills that you have always wanted to start, maybe like playing the guitar or taking up scuba diving or whatever it is you want to do. And I want to show the easiest, fastest path and practices and methods that are going to allow us to be able to add things that add happiness to our life. This also includes adopting different philosophies, mentalities, discipline, and tips and tricks, experimenting on myself that hopefully will give you guys value in being able to tweak it and modify it for yourself. It's going to be a fun journey, but I want ultimately to have so much engagement from you guys. I want to be able to have weekly challenges and monthly challenges put out to where, we take each one of these topics, genres, things that you'd like to see me send that I can go and help research and find some of the best methodology in order to be able to get where we're trying to go as far as wealth, health, and topics of happiness. So after this video, I'm going to do the question of the day, and the question of the day is going to be, what would be the first thing that you would like Slade to send? Would you like to see me take up a new hobby? Would you like to see me take up couponing? Would you like to see me do some crazy health fit challenge? And on that note, I think I may actually do my first health fit challenge as the first video. So I've been deep into the topic of fasting lately, and so I'm just going to let you guys know, I think the first weekly challenge that I'm going to take up is to do a week-long fast, meaning I'm abstaining from all food save an electrolyte supplement that I'm going to have. That'll probably be a ketone supplement as well. So more on that video, more on that topic, but that'll be a fun one. I'll show you the before and afters. I'm actually currently at the heaviest weight that I've been in my life, but strong because I've been bulking and literally just hit the highest rep on my bench, my squat, and everything else. My strength is at its highest point, which is great. And now it's time to cut and lose that holiday season fat now that the holidays are over. And I hope that what I can share with you guys will help you guys be able to do the same. I don't recommend just jumping straight into fasting, but it'll be an interesting topic, and it'll be an interesting video to show you guys the difference. So, quick story on The Rock. As far as finances go, you know what? The Rock had a moment to where he was super broke. He only had $7 in his pocket, and he had a quote, and he said, "I knew two things. I'm broke now, and one day I won't be." While he was living at his parents' house, he had the idea that the world was going to hear from him. He didn't know how or when, but he knew that he was going to be a positive influence on people and on their lives, and that's exactly how I feel. So, in closing, I want to just share that idea, Too many times we look at, others and think, oh, they can do it because they're them. The truth is, anybody and everybody can do anything that's been done. If you're willing to put in the work, it's not that everyone has some crazy God-given ability. I mean, you look at Michael Jordan, he got cut from his 9th grade sophomore team. He wasn't even good enough to play in high school and then went on to become one of the greatest legends to ever hold a ball. And the reason why is because of the time he put on outside of the court. All the extra work that he did in achieving what he found to be important. And I feel like one of the most important things I could do with my life is find the best methodologies and practices to be able to help others take care of the most essential things in their life. Their finances and their immediate needs, their health, because if you don't have health, you don't have anything, you can't enjoy anything else in life, and the happiness, the meaning and relationship that we have here on earth, the connections that we form with people, and the spirituality that we develop in becoming less self-centered and giving more to others. So I know that most of you don't know me, and I won't know individually each one of you, but I just want to say I love you and I appreciate you for watching this. And I'll end with a cheesy quote by J.K. Rowling. It was by Harry Potter, actually. And while he was in the room of requirement and teaching all the rest of the wizards self-defense so that they could defend themselves, he said a quote that hit me, and this is something that's impacted me since I was young, but it was a good idea. And the idea is, he said, all great wizards started exactly where we are now. And if they can do it, why not us? So my thought is that, guys, wherever you are on your journey and the things that you want to do, if someone else has done it, you can too. And that's the idea that I want to share and I want to go with. So I love you guys. Mahalo nui for watching. And stay tuned for the following videos. My Manifesto video is officially done. Love you guys.